Hello, and welcome to Threshold. My name is Greg Seams with the Northfield Downtown Development Corporation. We're here at the west entrance to the Riverwalk to celebrate this extraordinary and unique sculpture that was installed earlier this summer. Although we would have preferred to hold this dedication ceremony in person and to share the following stories with you face to face, this project is proof that even amidst a global pandemic, good work is still possible, and that Northfield as a community continues to build for a healthier, brighter future. We first need to give a huge shout out to the Southeastern Minnesota Arts Council, because this activity was made possible by the voters of Minnesota through a grant from SEMAC, thanks to a legislative appropriation from the Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund. So thank you, the voters, and thanks to our local legislators for supporting this important work. In this video, you'll hear from a few other people without whom this project couldn't have been possible. That includes Kristopher Swanson, the Northfield native who envisioned and created this magnificent piece of art. It includes representatives of Northfield's Arts and Culture Commission and the Northfield Roundtable, who will provide more history and context behind our community's long-standing support and future plans for public art. And we'll hear from Northfield's Mayor, Rhonda Pownell, who will share a few words about how Threshold fits into the bigger picture of improvements that are planned for the Riverwalk, downtown, and the community as a whole. So, thank you for joining us for this virtual celebration. I hope you enjoy learning more about this sculpture, which will be welcoming residents and visitors alike to enjoy downtown Northfield and the Riverwalk for many, many years to come.
My name is Chris Swanson, and I'm the creator of Threshold. Threshold is a piece that was created as part of my senior art project at St. Olaf College. It was inspired by the land rights acknowledgement that a lot of people have been introducing into the beginnings of speeches and forums as a way to acknowledge what the land we're standing on is and who lived here before us. And as part of that, I created Threshold as an entrance into conversation. And the idea being that you and a group of people, or even you as an individual, can walk through this threshold, through this arch, and start a conversation about what it means to be on this land and what it means to be particularly who you are on this land. And the imagery I chose for this is natural native imagery to the location we're in, that being fish and birds and particularly the trees that make up the structure. The piece is created from steel and wood and copper primarily. I chose steel as the main medium because it has a tendency to rust, and I didn't want a structure that would last forever. I think that the ephemerality of steel in this sense gives it a lifetime that, give or take, is approximately that of a human, so that it won't last forever, and that was by design. Threshold is a piece that is designed to start a conversation about Indigenous people and how we living on the land now are interacting with the history of this land and the history of this people. And I'm hoping by starting this conversation, we're doing just that. In my experience, there's been very little conversation in my own life about Indigenous people, and so my goal is just to start that conversation. I don't want to bring anything to it that isn't mine to say, and that's the reason I chose the imagery that I did, because I feel that it is quite open to interpretation. I was born in Northfield and I was raised here as well. I went through the Northfield school system and then went on to St. Olaf College, where I pursued a degree in studio art. Many of my family members did the same, and I come from a rich art background, which I found to be very helpful in all aspects of my life. Having grown up in Northfield, I'm very excited to see a piece of mine that will be a part of the community and will invite conversation, especially in such a natural area as on the river.
This wonderful sculpture currently serves as the eastern anchor of what's known as the 3rd Street Arts Corridor. that currently extends from the Arts Guild Theater east across the highway into downtown. This concept was proposed by the NDDC in a public community meeting in 2013. The purpose of the meeting, that was facilitated by the Northfield Roundtable, was to gather ideas from the community about what could be done to connect the east and west side, to create a safe passage across the highway, and to enhance the community identity, which includes the arts. Subsequently, the intersection was redesigned in collaboration with MnDOT, and the community has added elements to the corridor, which with this sculpture extends it into the downtown as it was planned. In 2018, 3 additional sculptures were added to the corridor in connection with the Depot project. 2 of those were repaired and installed with the assistance of SEMAC. This unique sculpture in this formerly barren area provides an inviting entry into the Riverwalk and surely will prompt reflection for those who pass through, thus enhancing the public art experience in our community.
Hello, I'm Heather Lorenz, and I'm proud to serve this year as the chair of the Arts and Culture Commission, the ACC. Among the purposes and the responsibilities of this commission is to enhance the public perception of Northfield's identity in the surrounding region through the arts, and to advocate for the installation of public art in Northfield that enhances the city's appearance and artistic appeal. Part of the city's cultural plan, which was adopted in 2019, is the strategic priority for creative placemaking projects that signify and designate the unique sense of place for downtown Northfield and the Cannon River waterfront. The ACC carries out this initiative by spearheading and collaborating with area individuals and organizations on public art projects. Another way that the ACC advocates for public art is through public art review committees. With each publicly funded commission, purchase, or installation within the City of Northfield, these committees are established to review and approve projects based on the city's approved criteria and design standards for city facilities, public areas, and private development. The ACC was pleased to be a part of this special project, which showcases a local artist and enhances our downtown and riverfront.
Hi, I'm Teresa Jensen, and I'm here today as the city's liaison to the Arts and Culture Commission. The purchase and installation of Threshold was a wonderful collaboration between the Northfield Downtown Development Corporation and the City of Northfield's Arts and Culture Commission, and made possible by funds from the Southeastern Minnesota Arts Council, the NDDC, and the City of Northfield's 1% for the Arts initiative. 1% for the Arts allows the city to participate in the funding of public art, sometimes in partnerships like this, and sometimes as the major initiator and funder of an art project, such as the Downtown Art Information Kiosk. Funds for public art through this initiative are financed through the city's municipal capital projects. 1% of the construction budget of eligible projects is set aside to fund public art, either in the physical area of the capital project, such as the Art Info Kiosk, or as funds to finance public art throughout town, such as the Threshold sculpture. We're looking forward to a future filled with public art in Northfield, and we welcome ideas and proposals from the Northfield community members. Please contact me, Teresa Jensen, City Liaison to the Arts and Culture Commission, at 645-1801 if you're interested in learning more about the public art process in Northfield. Thank you.
The Threshold sculpture is part of a series of enhancements to call attention to the Cannon River, highlight the gateway, and welcome everyone with the joy of art. In placing the sculpture on the west side of the river, we hope that this will be the first of many amenities for all to enjoy. Threshold is truly a gem. Our intent is for this to be a spark to jumpstart public development on the west side of the river. We hope Threshold is just the beginning of one piece of that investment, connecting the two sides of our city, welcoming all who live, visit, and work to enjoy art along the river. Over the years, we've created 2 plans to help us focus on our community values. Our cultural plan identifies public art placemaking as a way to signify and designate unique places along the Cannon River. Our developing riverfront enhancement plan outlines the importance of investment along the river and aligns with the City Council's approved strategic plan. By following through on these plans, I'm grateful we are taking the steps to live out our values. The City of Northfield is proud to partner with the NDDC and SEMAC to link art, culture, and our natural recreational areas with a sense of belonging.
Thanks again for watching and being a part of this special project. We hope you'll have a chance to come down and see Threshold for yourself and to safely enjoy the sights and sounds of downtown Northfield. We'd love to see your pictures if you would use the hashtag #ThresholdNorthfield on social media, and to hear your thoughts in a brief survey, which you can see at the link below. If you'd like to learn more or to get involved in future projects like this, there are many ways that you can make a difference. The Northfield Downtown Development Corporation is a volunteer-driven organization that relies on the time and initiative of individuals like you to affect change in our community. Likewise, the city's Arts and Culture Commission is always looking for citizens to serve and advise the city on issues and projects like this. You can find out more about us at the links below. For now, please be safe, be well, and continue to do your part to make Northfield a better place for all of us.